The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Welcome to the show, Lewis. We're still reaping the benefits of that Gordon Klingenschmidt interview, which has gone completely viral and was on the front page of Huffington Post for like a whole day. I mean, memberships have been blowing up. It's amazing how one blog post like that on the front page just for a few hours sends more traffic to our website basically than we've ever had before.
Right. Not the first time this has happened. Maybe the most traffic ever.
Well, most of the times it's negative press that drives traffic to our website, but this time it's actually a positive article.
But both are equally welcome.
And we'll get to a ton of the emails about the gay exorcism Gordon Klingenschmidt interview from last week. One thing is that I guess it's a result of just a bunch of people on our website and reading some of the articles that have been written on the show in the last few days. This article resurfaced. It didn't resurface, but a lot of people seem to have looked at it. It's an old article that was like a profile of us done by a local paper here. And in it, they had asked me who I listened to on the radio, and I had mentioned Howard Stern and some others. And the article, the writer took it upon themselves to create a headline, a sub-headline that said, like, Howard Stern, a hero, or something like that.
Right.
Whatever. This was years ago, mind you, at this point. And I've started getting a ton of emails from people saying, number one, how can I listen to Howard Stern? Number two, especially given that we are supporters and defenders of gay rights, how could we possibly be listening to Howard Stern? And everybody, I'm telling you right now, every single person who have said, based on being defenders of gay rights, how could I not listen to Howard Stern, clearly has never, ever heard the Howard Stern show.
Right.
I actually remember it was a year or two ago, Howard Stern was on the cover, I think, of The Advocate, the Gay Advocate. I don't even remember which version or what it was. And it basically said, I'm paraphrasing, is Howard Stern one of the biggest gay rights advocates in the country? So for every single person that's saying, how could I listen to Howard Stern and support gay rights? It's probably in part why, honestly. And I would say cease and desist with that BS and maybe just listen for yourselves. And also, by the way, I was thinking when I was getting these emails, in light of the last few years, Howard Stern really now is bringing out the absurd hypocrisy of the censorship nonsense that we hear. I mean, we'll get to later in the show, Glenn Beck, you might have to shoot them in the head, saying that seriously. Rush Limbaugh, not joking, making fun of Asian languages. But Howard Stern has had people without clothes in his studio, so we've got to be really concerned. It's a danger. That's the danger to society. That somebody took off their clothes in a radio studio.
I bet Mr. Klingenschmidt would agree.
With that is the bigger problem.
Very dangerous.
And, really, let's be honest. The religious right, there's plenty to be concerned with in reality. Forget about Howard Stern. I mean, I can't think of anything more pathetic.